Hello, my beautiful friends. This is Tracy Allen of the Digital Marketing Supply Video and Digital Marketing Report. These are blog entries that I have on my website. Now, some things need to be updated. Like this blog I'm going to talk about, I still need to do a header. I haven't decided on what I want for the header, but you can still go there and get the content that I'm going to share with you today. And this is so that it can help you with what you do, what it is in your business that you want to do better. And so today we're going to be talking about how to improve your introduction. Like, if you've ever gone to a networking event and you were just kind of like, I don't know what to say, I'm nervous. It takes practice and we change, right? So if anybody's anything like me, we introduce more things to our business. And so therefore we start feeling like I need to change it up. So without practice, it can turn out kind of badly for you. First thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and turn on my chat in case anybody is watching and you want to say hello. Thank you for tuning in and connecting. I appreciate you. This is, I've just made my mind up that I'm going to do this every Tuesday. So here I am. This is Tuesday, March, what is this? The 16th. Yes, March 16th. So welcome. All right. And I'm putting my glasses on because without my glasses, I can't see. All right. Hey, Olivia, beautiful lady. Yo, how are you, girl? All right. So we're going to talk about, and now Olivia knows that I'm pretty passionate about this whole elevator pitch, right? Like we've gone to events. I used to do a thing here at my place where I had some people to come over and we would talk about, improving our elevator pitch. And so that's the same thing I'm going to be talking about here when I'm talking about how to create your introduction. So if you've ever gone like, the elevator pitch, for anybody that hasn't heard that phrase before, you get inside of an elevator, you got like 30 seconds and you're talking to somebody inside the elevator and they say, what do you do? And now you're trying to think, well, I do. You got 30 seconds to make a really good impression. So that's what this is about. I'm good. Thank you, Lady O. Thank you. I hope you are as well. Yes, you're good. Wonderful. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to talk about is, okay, so you don't want to miss out on an opportunity. So who are you? Who are you? So, you want to write this stuff down when you're doing your own, right? Getting your stuff together. Write it down. Who are you? And you want to, like I said, practice this. Even though you know who you are, it's just that when people ask you, let's say you were sitting somewhere and someone walked up with a microphone and said, who are you? Most of us are going to stammer. We'll say our name. We know that. But who are you in terms of what is it that you do? What is it that brings you joy and how you help others? So, you want to start with I am. And, you can say your name. But then I am a real estate agent, for example. Well, there's all types of real estate agents, but that's where you're starting. Who are you and what do you do? So Olivia, for example, my beautiful friend, she sells all kinds of really neat things and stuff. So Olivia, in the chat, what do you do? Tell us. So she has like all kinds of really cute boots and shoes and purses and clothing and all kinds of stuff, right, Olivia? So if she were introducing herself, she might not want to say it that way. She might want to make it a little more concise. The next thing is, who do you help? Now, she sells all kinds of stuff, but is it geared towards children? Is her target audience the older generation? Is it more women's stuff or men's stuff? So put it in the chat, Lady-O. Matter of fact, do you have a website yet? I think you're working on a website or something. I'm not sure. But whoever it is that you are trying to really grab the attention and understand, and it took me a long, long time to understand this, but even though we may help everybody that comes along. We can't market to everyone. And it took Les Brown's coach. If he's watching, I hope he's not watching, because then he's gonna be like, oh, she forgot my name. I can't think of it right now. I'm getting old, okay? But he's the one that explained to me. He said, you can market, you can help everyone. But when it comes to marketing, you have to be concise with who you're marketing to. So if you are trying to if the bulk of your customers are women ages 35 to 50, you want to kind of make sure that you point that out, that you maybe the mature lady or something like that. You could break it down to say the mature lady. If it is real estate that you do business with, what is it that you focus on the most within the real estate industry? Because there's all kinds of stuff that people can get when it comes to real estate. Are you focused on short sales? Or are you trying to help people with foreclosures? Are you trying to help people to just, that new family get their first house? Are you trying to help people to sell their house? And understand, again, you can do all of those things, but when it comes time to market, you want to focus on that one thing that you do within your niche. Okay. All right. So who are you? Who do you help? So start with, I help this type of person. I'm Bob and I help this type of person. And again, back to real estate, I'm Bob and I help growing families, whatever it is that you do, what it is, how you help people. Okay. Question number 3, what are you creating, building, offering? And how do you help the type of person you listed above? So, again, back to clothing and stuff, not everybody wears, kids don't wear with what people that are in their 50s wear. We technically shouldn't. You can wear whatever you want to, but it kind of looks funny when you're 55 years old and you're wearing something that like a 6-year-old would wear. So there you go, Olivia. She says, women over 35 who are tired of club clothes and skin tight clothing and children's clothing. All right. Sounds good. So yeah, so again, getting back to the whole marketing thing, let's say you were trying to do a Facebook campaign. Maybe you just focus on the women's stuff so that your dollars will stretch better, because, and I know I'm going into something, a little more than just the introduction, but I got to say this, when you're doing like an ad, you don't want to be all over the place, because then it's hard for it to zero in on your target, right? It's hard for the algorithms to hit the target that you want to reach. So if I were you and I'm marketing to both women and children, maybe one ad is focused on the children's stuff. And then you can do another ad where you're focused on, hey, are you tired of trying to go out and you look like you always at the club? So you want to change that up for advertising purposes. But, in introducing yourself in person, you could say that. You could totally say that. Okay. And so just for anybody that wants to check out some of the stuff that Miss Olivia has, Everything Cute Boutique. Or is it boutique? Boutique. Okay. So that's my friend Olivia. And she didn't pay me to do this, you guys. She's here. And since she's here live with me, I'm just giving her a quick shout out, because I see her out there working this thing and I'm so proud of her. And so, yeah, I just had to throw that out there for Lady O. All right. And why do you do this, right? Why do you do what it is that you do? So for me, for example, I create live stream events for people. I create marketing videos. I do QR codes. I do all of this stuff. But my passion for doing the things that I do is because I want to be the person that provides the tools for small businesses to get the help that they need so that they can grow and generate more income, and this started in me back in 2010. And you're welcome, Lady O. But this started back in 2010 when I created the What Do You Do show. My whole purpose was trying to showcase local businesses on who they are and what they do, and giving them that video platform, which at that time hardly anybody was doing, giving them that video platform and then interviewing them so that they would be seen as the expert. So I've always had this desire to help small businesses to grow. So I create the tools that help the small business that wants to have a website or video and all of that stuff, and with live streaming, today's world of live streaming, it can be so amazing to help someone to sell their products live on air. So there's so much that can be done nowadays. And I'm just grateful to have the skills to be able to help the businesses that want my help. All right. So, excuse me. That's why I do what I do. And really, that's it, you guys. So I'll go back. Who are you? Who do you help? What are you creating, building, offering? How do you help the person, that type of person you listed above? And who do you do this offer? Why do you do this offer? Excuse me. Why do you do this offer? Or why do you offer what you offer? And you want to be clear with that so that you can really focus in on your target audience. So that what I'm saying when I say target audience, I'm really talking more so online, but even offline. When you're speaking to people, you want to say the right things to get the right people, right? If you go to a networking event and you're asked to get up and introduce yourself, you want to be able to introduce yourself in a way that you're going to attract the right people. We don't want everybody. You don't want everybody. You want the people that are meant to be the type of person you want to work with, right? You want to be the type of person that you have a good connection with the people interested in your business. Make sense? All right. So I am going to close out here. I think this was pretty quick. Yeah, so I'm doing good. It's only 10:13. So if there's any questions, even after this broadcast, then you are more than welcome to leave that in the chat. And I will always check out, what it is that people say. So you can always say #replay, watched it on replay. And so if I didn't address something that you wanted to know more about, leave it in the comments. Let me know. If I address something and you never thought about it that way, let me know. Because it's always nice to know if I'm on the right path when I'm sharing information with people. When you guys are watching and stuff, I appreciate it. I appreciate you tuning in, and I appreciate you being able to get the value, because that's what I decided that I wanted to do, is to make sure that I get more consistent and give value to people that's going to benefit them. There's a lot of knowledge within this body, and I want to share as much as I can while I'm still here on this planet. All right. So again, thank you guys for tuning in, and I will be back next week. Oh, and if I didn't address, I meant to address the elephant in the room. Yes, I am in this phase of changing my hair around, right? Doing some different things with my hair. So no telling what I'll look like next week. This is just who I am, who I've always been. I've been trying to be consistent with the hair, but I like the fun things that you can do with hair. But when it comes to my business, I want to be more consistent and organized for you guys. Okay. So again, thank you for tuning in, and let me know if you have any questions. Visit digitalmarketingsupply.com to visit the blog, and contact me through the blog site and everything. We're good to go. Have an amazing, awesome, blessed day. Thank you, Olivia. Thank you. Appreciate it, girl. Okay. Excuse me, guys. All right. Talk to you guys later.